He is ready. Let's get it right from the moment he moved in, since he acts like the small brother who constantly irritates big brother. Freud will imitate Darwin's actions identically after observing him play with the toy. Freud will follow Darwin when he needs some alone time and start talking to him directly. They quarrel over paper and cardboard. I'm not sure why these two provide constant enjoyment throughout the day. It's like watching a really funny comedy. Darwin was unintentionally bred by a local bird owner, and I ultimately obtained him. I placed him against my chest after removing him from his tiny travel bag. Then he leaned closer to me. It was like meeting my soulmate. He's always by my side, whether you're cleaning or using a computer. He wants to be involved in everything, but according to research, birds should be kept in pairs. I noticed that he would get really interested in birds when he saw them outside, so I was concerned that he might be lonely and thought he might need a companion, so I decided to get him a new bird, and I found a family that was rehoming a white ringneck. I had Freud come meet Darwin first. Give me a kiss, and the first meeting was fantastic. They were chatting back and forth, and Darwin was a little confused because he was used to seeing the birds through a window or a computer screen. Freud wanted to be his friend, so he would be right up in his face. However, if Freud was in his cage, Darwin would go there and speak to him through the cage. Now that they are big brother and little brother, I believe they adore their little flock, and whether he has a bird or is in a flock, I think I will always be his person, yet it gives me a positive feeling. Indeed, he has a buddy. He feels like the boss and tries to control us with everything we do. He patrols the house, walks down the halls, and looks in the rooms. Usually, we try to sneak a little taste of whatever's in the can before we do everything about him. It was definitely a surprise to everyone. I've always joked that someone is secretly planning world dominance, and you know what I think is that if he had the chance, he would definitely rule the entire universe. He was in rough shape, but he was well cared for. His feathers were dull, and he had a crooked foot and a permanent limp, which led the veterinarian to conclude that he had several fractures that never healed properly. However, as soon as we saw him, we knew he was a special bird who needed proper treatment, so we took him in. At first, he would watch us from a distance, so of course we gave him his space, gave him lots of treats, and made him feel comfortable. It didn't take long for him to finally open up to us. Buddy has a very unique attitude. He enjoys getting what he wants, and if there's a water bottle on the counter, Buddy will make it his mission to make sure it gets knocked off. He frequently flies into the pantry, checks out the cans, and then, just for fun, rips the labels off of them so that we occasionally have mystery meals. Buddy always has something to say, but we've accepted his feisty attitude because it's a part of him. It's impossible not to smile around him. He is always entertaining, doing something we love, and we adore the fact that he believes he is bigger than he is. He's ideal.